All right, Ruth has officially lost her mind. Like, it's been confirmed. Ruth does not care. And if I was Zane, River, and Joan, I would get up out of there immediately. I don't even care about Ruth. Of course, I would still play it smart. But Ruth is not. I don't think she really looking out for y'all like she says she is. It's no shade. But I'm on Ruth's side. Let's get right into it. It's your boy Jamar back with another video. Back with another banger. Today reviewing Ruth, the season 6 episode 8 entitled "The Blood Still Works." And like I said, Ruth is on one. Ruth is not for nobody but herself, but rightfully so. I'm not against Ruth, but I also do feel like if Zane, Joan, and River want to get up out of there, they need to go ahead and just do their own little plan because Ruth is not on their side. At least I don't think so, because I just think Ruth is all for herself. But I'm here for it. I'm not against Ruth being by herself because it's well deserved. Y'all killed her daughter, but at the same time, can we make the argument that Ruth asked for it, though? But let's just get right into the episode because, I mean, you did bring your daughter to the coat. But hey, let's just get right into the episode. So the episode starts off with Ruth running into Andrew, basically telling Andrew that they need to kill all the Agranites one by one because, and she's going to convince the highest to do so. And she was basically asking Andrew if, the highest, not the highest, Obadiah had any other men to come if, something happened to those Agranites. He basically said he doesn't know. But Andrew's trying to talk her out of it. But she's like, oh, I'm not listening to the FBI because they're the ones who let my daughter get killed. He's basically just like, it wasn't like that, Ruth. She was like, yes, it was. And basically, Andrew just trying to calm Ruth down. And Ruth basically explained that when she shot one of the Agonites, she didn't feel nothing. He's like, and that's what scares me. So then she goes to the highest trailer. The highest cut Teresa's tongue out. And he basically tells Ruth that he got to call in. She needs to kill Teresa. And Ruth gets the gun, kills Teresa with no hesitation. Like, she didn't blink. She didn't think twice about it. She just did it and was like, and what? And she had, so after she did it, she was just ready for more. Like, she had this look in her face like, oh, I'm ready for more. And she was basically looking at the highest like, nigga, you next. Like, no shade. That's how she was looking at the highest. But yeah, she said it felt good. She kept staring at the highest. And then Obadiah comes in. And he basically's like, oh, so y'all killed Teresa? And he was like, no, Ruth did it. And he's like, what the heck? Like, he's looking confused or whatever. So then, boom. Boom, 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 boom. We get to that. So then River and Zane are in the trailer together, and they're basically talking about, how they're going to do stuff when they get out and, wishing that they get out. So then Manny comes in, he releases River, and then he starts talking to Zane, and, he basically tells Zane that, he just talking to Zane about a whole bunch of nothing. I ain't going to lie. But basically, elder mother is taking a piss, and she's like, screaming and yelling like, oh my God, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. So then she tells one of the Agonites to like touch her, magic stick, her magic stick, what's she say, her magic box, how she likes to describe it. So then he touched it and there's blood all over his hands. So he's like, what the heck? So then the elder mother brings that concern to the highest and Ruth and all them. And basically, they're like confused, like what the heck is happening? And basically Ruth says that because you need to make a sacrifice. He was like, we already made a sacrifice. What are you talking about? She was like, no, Teresa wasn't the sacrifice. It's one of the Agranites. So then she gathers all the Agranites and she chooses one of them. She gets a sword and literally like sticks the sword down his throat, killing him. And like I said, she felt no remorse about it. Like, it was just like nothing to her. Which is scary. It's like, oh my gosh, like she's really lost her mind. So then Joan is in the freaking punishment chair, Joan's in her chair freaking out like, I need to go, sweating and all. I'm like, Joan, what the heck? So then River starts by and basically tells Joan they need to leave, they need to get out now, and this and that and the third. And basically, he was just telling Joan that you didn't see the look in Ruth's eyes. She's not on her side. And I kind of agree with River here. Like, y'all need to just do your own little plan because Joan is saying, well, we're ready for Ruth. I don't think so. Ruth lost her daughter, y'all. She don't care who lives or dies at this point. So if I was y'all, I would get up out of there. Ruth's on revenge. She's not really trying to leave. She's trying to get revenge. Y'all the ones that's trying to leave. So y'all got two different type of goals. So she ended up kicking River out and this and that and third. So then River goes to the highest trailer, trying to find him. And he basically tries to tell the highest that, that he needs to calm down, whatever. But the highest not, falling for River's stress because, River's an op to him. So then the episode ends. Oh my God, I kind of got chills at this ending. The episode ends with FBI Detective Desiree and Kyle, they're going through a tunnel, and basically bodies start falling from the tunnel, and they realize that they're in a grave, and it's just a whole bunch of bodies. And then it starts tumbling down, and they're just in the tunnel with the bodies. Like, that's how the episode ends. So, like I said, it was a disturbing ending, and that was the end of this episode. And I'll see you guys next week for episode 9 of Ruthless.